Good evening and welcome everyone to Saturday night hockey on Huskies Nation. This is a rematch from last night's duel between your NIU Huskies and the Northwestern Wildcats, in which the Northwestern Wildcats were victorious last night in a 6-1 victory. We're all ready to start up here. Let's take a look at our starting goaltenders. Jacob Sturman gets the nod once again. After giving up 6 last night, he's their main guy to go in this one. And on the other side, Hannah Goldberg gets the call tonight, and a switch up in net for the Wildcats. Defensemen for the Huskies are Severin Anderson and Caden Weitzel starting. James Friedman, Shane Tennell, and Drake Buss up front. Zhang, McLean, Herr, Biedron, and Franchini on the ice to begin this game for the Wildcats. I'm James Goronsky with you here, and we are off. Puck controlled immediately, and here's Stanley Herr moving right in, and his shot goes off the post, looking for the rebound. Still got it. Quick start, and this one is thrown in front, and that one's denied. Sturman with a great save there. Biedron, who had 2 last night, red hot, tries to continue his goal scoring as the pressure ensues. Puck thrown in front of the net and took off the stick of Buss. And the Huskies can't get out of their own zone. Stanley Herr and Anderson up the boards. Friedman lost it in the skates as he was exiting the zone. Up ahead, and now the Huskies will get a line change. First one of this game. Blowing a tire in behind was Brett Janifer. He gets back to his feet, and he gets it out as far as center. Kowalewski finds the puck along the boards. This outlet pass is partially blocked, and Janifer comes in. He'll go off to the bench, and the Wildcats will get a partial change. Still in the attacking zone, though. Mendelson goes in deeper, and it's taken off the boards by Kowalewski at center. And once again, Andy Liu will force the defense of the Huskies right back into their own zone. It's Mendelson trying to find the puck in between his skates, cannot. Clement gets it to the center ice logo before it's flipped back in. Sturman out of his net, did not cover. Superb play from the Wildcats continues to begin this game. First 2 minutes have been all to the right of us. Drake Giesecke locates and goes off the boards. Tries to connect with Clement, but getting to it before him was Zhang. Both teams are changing, and Roman Malik tries to step around. It's flipped right back into the zone. Captain Alex Tatum on the ice. Huskies control the puck in their own zone, and Madaliano tries to start the outbreak. Huskies continue attacking pressure in the zone. James Friedman can't gain possession of the puck. It's pinned up against the boards. Andrew Luke. They're out for the moment before Sexton sparks a line change. Puck up over the head of Hojic, and Janifer gets the puck back into the zone for the Wildcats as they try to get something going. Severn Anderson finds below the goal line. And this play is whistled dead as Hojic retreats from the blue line. Another face-off controlled by the Wildcats. Here's Stanley Herr moving in on Weitzel. Herr is pinned up against the boards by him. Madaliano comes in but can't locate the puck. Taken away by Franchini, and up high it goes. Here's a long shot deflected in front, and that one goes just off the stick of C. Biedron in behind. They get the number 1 line back out there. Up high. And now Herr goes in front. Biedron to the net. Can't quite get it there. Good defensive play by Weitzel. They still have the pressure on. And now Hojic finally able to exit the zone before he's taken down at center by Herr. Crowd wants a penalty. They're not going to get it. Weitzel. And Biedron able to fish the puck out from along the boards and try to forward it toward the net, and Anderson came on him before anything further could happen. Clearing attempt failed from Friedman. And now in front, Biedron tries to locate the puck, does. Biedron from the circle shoots, and that one's gloved by Jacob Sturman. And here's up high at the blue line taken. Dom Kowalewski cannot get it off the zone. Puck took a funny hop off the boards. Max C. Go cross ice. As they get it in, Jacob Sturman will retreat out of his net to get it. Past Richard Monty, and now taken by Clement. Clogged neutral zone leads to the Wildcats moving in. It's James Mendelson up against the boards. Huskies trying to keep it away from him, and they're just able to catch a break there as the puck hops over the stick of the defenseman. This puck hops off of C-stick. Kowalewski in behind. Drake Buss and now Brandon Weitzel, the red-hot Husky, who scored their lone goal last night, out on the ice here, trying to get some offense going. Tyler Brown has other ideas to cool it down a bit. At center C, and a blind pass. Finds the stick of Tennell. He moves in, moving, and that one's denied by Goldenberg. James Friedman brings it down to the ice. Battle ensues along the boards. And this in front, Tennell shoots, score! Shane Tennell, and it's 1-0 Huskies. Tennell picks up his second goal of the season. And the Huskies, looking a bit shaky to start this game, jump out to the 1-0 lead, and they're looking for more. Back the other way it comes. Will Pashby trying to advance it towards Sturman, and he'll cover it up. Official assist on that goal coming from James Friedman. Continued to be a force in this Huskies D3 team as Hojic forwards it towards the net. Goldenberg comes out of their net. And now Nick Guida Finding his man Andrew Luke, who had a goal last night, throws it towards the net. That just wide. Malik on the other side. Over for Caden Weitzel. He'll slowly bring it through the neutral zone. Weitzel chasing after it. Got a man on his back, Janifer. Severn Anderson lost the puck along the blue line. Olds wreaking havoc there. Nearly comes up with it. Kowalewski comes in for help. And now Brandon Weitzel moving in. Puck finds the stick of Keaton Olds and going back in. This puck took a funny hop off the boards and Sturman had to come out of his net to play it. Meanwhile, nobody home. Monty tries to get to it in front, and whiffing on the chance there was Olds. Monty got a stick in there nicely to prevent the opportunity. Clement along the boards, and he's pinned up against there. It looks like we're going to have our first penalty of tonight's outing. Huskies will head to the power play as Andy Liu interfered with Jason Clement. A 2-minute power play. Huskies were 0 for their prior 3 last night. They win the faceoff. Anderson to the net. Hojek whacking at it. Had his stick canceled. Good keep in at the line by Anderson. Looks over his options, goes along the boards to Hojek. Tried to center it. Sexton was just out of his reach. This allows a good opening penalty kill for this Wildcat team. Just about 9 minutes gone in period number 1. 1-0 Huskies off a goal from Shane Tennell. Ben Hojek works in, lost the puck behind him, pass Tennell, and Anderson tries to go across to Sexton, and it was blocked by Biedron. So it's out center, and Anderson going and playing catch with Sexton, goes to the center where that pass can be cut off by Max C. C killing time on the penalty. Down to 1 minute remaining. Huskies trying to get set. This pass was in the skates of Hojek. He kicks it to the stick, and now he moves in. Hojek moving in on Janifer, and that one goes through the crease. Goldenberg might have gotten a piece of it. This lines up in the corner. Brett Janifer keeping things away from James Friedman as far as center for Giesecke. Both Weitzel brothers are on the ice with 36 seconds remaining in this power play, and the dump-in attempt gets part of the netting, and so this will come just outside of the zone. A center ice face-off, and still tied up. Clement remarkably wins the face-off. Weitzel goes down as he's mashed into the boards by Mendelson. James Friedman in behind. Puck knocked out of the air by Weitzel, but it winds up on the stick of James Mendelson, who moves up. The drop pass after a pinballing. Tyler Brown comes up with the puck. Mendelson given a rough ride by Weitzel. Giesecke. Good penalty killing by the Wildcats as we're back to even strength. This puck is sent down the length of the ice and iced by the Huskies. They'll have a face-off to the right of us and to the right of Jacob Sturman. They'll shift things. Face-off is won by Grippo. And up off the glass, lofted, and chasing after it is Friedman. He's got to step on the D. James Friedman, good save, Goldenberg. Boy, that was some play by Friedman to race after it. And a good save by Goldberg. Moving back the other way, though, is Franchini, and he's canceled by Grippo. They can't get the puck out of the zone, however. Puck off the glass, and chasing after is Will Pashby. Collision along the boards, and that looks like it's going to be an interference penalty on Kappas. Beg your pardon, it'll be Hojek, and the Wildcats will head to the power play for the first time. Was effective last night. A couple of their goals had something to do with it as Biedron takes this faceoff. With her to the right of him, wins the faceoff. Up high for Janifer. Janifer holding, sending it over to McLean. McLean tries a shot, never saw it. Sturman did, and it went over his head. Biedron with the rebound up along the boards. In the corner, they play catch. With her, Biedron goes across. McLean. Walking the line, McLean. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Gets things set, goes up top to her. He kicks to the stick, across to Biedron. Biedron back over across to McLean again. Slap pass to her, who kicks to the stick once again. Her, with Madaliano on him, goes back up top to McLean. McLean, back to her. Puck bounced off his stick. Tyler Brown, leading goal scorer for these Wildcats, sends it in deeper to her. And now Janifer finds the puck at the right circle, and he's canceled by Tennell. Still with possession of the puck. And under a minute to go on this power play. It's Biedron. Right wing circle, shooting one. That one's blocked by Weitzel. Up high again. Stanley Herr trying to work his way around. Tennell goes across to a shot. That one goes wide of the net, partially blocked. Still the same men out there as McLean and Biedron. Tennell took a stinger blocking that previous shot. Biedron with Tennell parked in front of the net looking for the block. Janifer down low. Tyler Brown in behind the net. Huskies trying to get it out of their own zone, but they can't. It's Biedron taking over. Biedron pressed by Madaliano, but they gain possession of the puck again. Tyler Brown, and the pass is cut off and finally cleared out of there by Tennell. Huskies get a line change, and they've successfully killed off the penalty. Into the zone again, it's Janifer. Sets up front of the net, and that's a good save on Andrew Luke by Sturman. We get a stoppage of play with 6:48 remaining in period one, still 1-0 in favor of your Huskies. Grippo wins the faceoff. And Kowalewski could not win the battle to it. Instead sent around by Klein. Tatum able to locate the puck in behind the goal line. The Huskies can't get it over their red line. Now they do. This is Salov moving in, backhander right on Goldberg. And a good save. No rebound. Shane Tennell with the tie-up on the face-off. Huskies win it. Back to Sexton. Quick shot. And seeing that all the way was Goldenberg. Puck comes back in front of the net. Sexton. That one's blocked and into the netting. Out of play. Another face-off win for the Huskies. Controlled at the top. Tatum goes down low past Sexton. And Northwestern able to begin their breakout. Keaton Olds. And they're forced right back into their defensive zone. Good hustle by James Friedman. He had his stick lifted by Janifer to prevent anything further, and it goes out to center. It's a big hit in behind the play by Tatum on Olds. Huskies crowd likes that. And we play on. Drake Buss shielding in front of the net. Hojik's there too, trying to force a turnover. Nearly did, as he nearly poked it off the stick of Patrick McLean, but moving back the other way is Brett Janifer, and Janifer has that defensive zone clogged up by the Huskies as Roman Malik tries to forward his way towards the net, and not so fast, said McLean. But now Hojik able to pick up the puck, shot forwarded towards Goldberg off a deflection, good save, in behind again. And the Huskies, Madaliano tries to center it, goes off a man, and then it's again off the stick, score! Malik, and it's 2-0. Huskies wanted a faster start to this one tonight. They felt like they could have played better, and they felt like they could have won that game if they had a little more offense. Well, they're up 2-0 tonight. A promising start, nothing more you can ask for. 15 minutes gone by, it's 2-0 Huskies. And for Malik, that's his third goal of the season. Weitzel looking for a lot more as this one's sent in. Chasing after his own dump in. Puck kept in at the line by Weitzel. He tries a shot that's blocked by Biedron. And her able to break out, looking to pass it, and no connection with Janifer. Picks up again. Her to the front of the net, deflected just wide off the stick of Biedron. Pass was a little too hot to handle, and now they got Clement out there, and Biedron trying to hack it off his stick. It goes to the other side. And Kowalewski, saucer pass, hops over the stick of Brandon Weitzel. Up high again, and this one shooting, Coleman Long, rebound, and Sturman had to dive on it to make sure that it didn't wind up in the back of his own net eventually. 4:17 remaining in period number one. Roman Malik has just made it 2-0. And Max C with a tie-up on the face-off. Tennell wins it. And puck soars past Drake Buss. The captain, Alex Tatum, forced to chase after it. His clearing attempt goes off Old skate, Brown, and he works it in behind after winning the battle. Along the boards, Buss. Jumping up from the blue line is Alex Zhang. And he tries to forward it to the net, but it's cut off nicely by Tennell, who's been having himself a first period. Up high again. Andy Liu goes across. And trying a shot, looking for a tip, was Mendelson. Goes wide of the net, along the boards. Huskies able to locate. Tennell can't get it out. Andy Liu, and they win another battle as it's taken by Max C. Pinned up against the boards by Tennell. 2-on-2 battle on the boards. Caden Weitzel trying to locate it. Does, and it's swept out of there, but winning the battle to it is Pashby. And another clearing attempt kept in nicely by Klein. 3 minutes remaining in period number one. Tatum is pinned up against the boards in a tough way by C. And two battle, and the Huskies able to get it out of the zone. Drake Buss, a little friendly fire, takes it off the chest there. It was cleared. Now working against Klein, and Hojik comes in there and comes up with the puck. Ben Hojik towards the net, save made. Hold Goldenberg. Lots of back and forth pressure from both sides in this first period of action as the Huskies take this face-off with Ben Hojik. The faceoff is ultimately won by Nick Guida. Going around the goal scorer, Malik. And this puck soars past the stick of Sexton and will bounce over behind Sturman. Blind pass, winds up on the stick of Guida. Guida's pinned up against the boards by Sexton. Sexton able to carry it out with Hojic at center. Hojic will just flip it in there, looking for the chase. Malik could not beat his man, Patrick McLean, but now Malik takes over, forcing a turnover. In front of the net, Madaliano can't find it in his skates. Good work defensively by Long to keep it away from him. Now they move the other way. It's Will Pashby throwing one on net, and that's denied by Sturman with the pad. Goes out to center again. Coleman Long across to his defensive partner, Patrick McLean. Under 2 to go in period 1. Puck up the ice, cut off by Clement. McLean. Around there, Keaton Olds, and now taken in by Janifer. Janifer goes wide, tries a chance to wrap it in front. Instead, he goes up high. Andy Liu goes deeper. Keaton Olds. Pinned up against the boards there by Severin Anderson in behind. It's taken by Joey Brogan. Brogan in front of the net. Janifer lost it. He was tied up with Anderson. Still, the attack is going on. It's Janifer throws it to the net. No one home. Weitzel will take it over, and now we're under a minute to go in period 1. Clement finds Kowalewski, forcing a turnover of the Wildcats, though, and coming in. It's Janifer trying to walk around. Severin Anderson, he scored! What a brilliant goal! And they're back in it. Brett Janifer and another late goal in a period. It's 2-1 Huskies now. One perhaps Sturman would have liked to have back. But the continuous pressure going back and forth, especially the hard work of the Wildcats, has paid off there. We have a 1-goal game. Once again, moving in with 30 seconds. Here's Biedron throwing it towards the net, and this time Sturman's got it. Clock winding down. Huskies content to pin it against the boards and let this clock wind down. Herr comes in. Maybe one more opportunity. Good play by Buss. The puck goes off the referee. Doesn't matter. This is a 2-1 game going in intermission. We got a good one here in Dundee. Huskies 2, Wildcats 1 after 20 minutes of play. On Huskies Nation, we'll see you on the other side of this intermission for period number 2, puck drop on Huskies Nation. Second period action right around the corner. As the nets are being sent up and the referees take the ice. Northwestern back on the bench, awaiting Northern Illinois' arrival to the ice. Shots on goal after period number one, relatively even, 13-11 in favor of NIU. So just two more than the Wildcats have had. Keep in mind there were a lot of blocked shots from that ensuing penalty, so the margin could have been much greater. But these two teams have emphasized their defensive game, or at least emphasized it in the first. We'll see how things play out in period two. Both teams retake the ice. Sexton and Caden Weitzel on the back end to begin this period for your Huskies, and the same number one line that started this game. Friedman, Tennell, and Buss out there on the ice. Northwestern controls the faceoff, and we are underway in period number two. Weitzel chases behind it, and Max C able to force it out of there. Winding up and shooting from the line. That one's blocked. Nice play by Tennell again. He's got a goal and about a half dozen blocked shots in that first period. James Mendelson. It's flipped into the zone by Zhang. Huskies take over it. It's Weitzel. Trying to force a turnover is Mendelson. In the corner it goes. He heads off to the bench, and the Huskies begin their breakout. Tennell bodied a bit at center by Pashby as it's cleared in. Puck takes a funny hop off the stanchion, and trying a shot was McLean. He didn't get a lot on it. Now it's in front. They're hacking away at it, and they can't find it. It's located by Buss and cleared. Gets a line change, and the Huskies will get some fresh legs. Meanwhile, behind his own cage is Patrick McLean. McLean hounded, and a near turnover as Malik was standing right in front. Brett Janifer came in to save the day. Anderson. Puck caroms along the boards, and the Wildcats are the first one to it. Shooting one, going for a tough side. Will Pashby did, and it went up off of Sturman and out of play. Face-off controlled, and Severin Anderson for the Huskies has it in the corner before he's hounded by two Wildcats. Able to come up with the puck and then is mashed up against the boards. Clearing attempt, held in right there at the line. Here's a shot that's blocked by Hojek. And Malik, who had a goal in that first period, stops on a dime, goes in. Can't quite get it around the skate of Long, and now in front, Madaliano forwards it toward the net. And having to be ready was Goldenberg. Still maintained by Hojek. Hojek to Madaliano, in front Malik. And the puck pinballs off a stick. Winds up with Madaliano shooting. Rebound Malik. It was in his skates. Huskies continue the pressure. Here's a long shot. That one's blocked. Rebound. Malik sends it to the corner. And Harrison Ruff keeps it away from Severin Anderson, and Caden Weitzel is forced to retrieve the puck from his defensive zone. Coleman Long goes off the boards and in. Chasing after it is her, and Weitzel fires it off the glass. Anderson. And around and behind Weitzel. Biedron in the neighborhood. They go around to cross ice, and her just eludes him. Puck just out of the zone, but right back into the zone it goes. Caden Weitzel fires a clearing attempt that goes off the stick of Severin Anderson. He'll bank it off the glass in neutral ice. Her wins a battle, and now he's pinned up against the boards by Kowalewski and thrown in the direction of Goldenberg as a whistle blows. Tunnell off the tie-up, and Biedron will keep it in neutral ice. Drake Buss chasing after Jennifer, who's got it. Slides it along the boards, and now controlled at center, taken in by Patrick McLean, trying to work his way around. Cannot get around Austin Sexton. Stood up after the play as well as it goes into the corner. And Biedron, the pass attempt goes off the skate of Tatum. Once again in the corner, Austin Sexton on his man. That's McLean to Franchini. Biedron in behind. Biedron trying to locate the puck behind the goal line, and he's taken down. Allows Tunnell to get the puck, but before Tatum could pick up his stick, the puck finds Mendelson in the corner. This pass is blocked. McLean, nice toe drag around Buss, shoots wide. Rebound, Biedron, a couple of times. Hack and whack time, and that one is thrown to the corner. Not out, though. Here's Jennifer looking for his second of the night, and he throws it right into the glove of the netminder Sturman. And there's another face-off by the Wildcats. They have the pressure in this second period. Down low, it's taken by Mendelson. Trying to go up high. Passing lane is cut off for Klein. Meanwhile, it's taken in behind by Tyler Brown. Goes up high. Coleman Long tries to throw it to the net. Stampede of bodies didn't allow it to get there. And so at center, it's picked up as it was left behind. Mendelson drop pass, and a shot by Brown is blocked. Goes to the corner. Good work by Severin Anderson. Pinning up his man against the boards, Max C emerges from the line with the puck, and Clement rips it off his stick, and they have a 3-on-2 the other way. Clement trying to send it backwards to Weitzel. He's batting into the boards. Meanwhile, Caden Weitzel shoots wide. Rebound thrown in there, and Goldenberg making a save on Kowalewski to keep it 2-1. Here's Grippo winning the faceoff. Morrissey tries to forward to the net. It's blocked. And before Silov can locate it, it's taken off the stick. Back the other way. Here's a breakaway. Shooting one up high was Pashby, and there's a whistle after the play. Another face-off win by the Wildcats. Guida, and it's sent in. Austin Sexton is the first one on the scene for Northern Illinois. With a clearing attempt, goes off the boards, and now another shot by Pashby, who's coming on recently. Goes up high once again. He mashes a man into the boards. Caden Weitzel. Stalov gets back up. And in front of the net again, Pashby, and a ripper goes off the shoulder of Sturman. 6 minutes gone by in period 2. It's forwarded and Stalov moving up the side. This one pinballs off of Andy Lu's stick and out of play. Here's a face-off tie-up. Still the battle for it. Wildcats come up with it. Brett Janifer, the lone goal scorer so far for Northwestern, and that clearing attempt not out. And now McLean ensures that it's out. Taken up ahead now by C. Lost the puck. Going down low the other way. Huskies have iced it. Another face-off control by the Wildcats. Huskies struggling to answer the strong offensive attack to begin this second period for the Wildcats. As this one sent in front. Olds on the goal line, shoots one, saves Sturman with the blocker. He fought that one off, up high to Janifer again, goes across to McLean, shoots, and that's snatched right out of the air by Sturman. No rebound. Here's another face-off win. Biedron goes up high, and McLean's shot is blocked by Clement. In the slot, it's picked up by Biedron, and then it's swatted off his stick by Weitzel. Kowalewski can't clear the zone, but Clement ensures that he does. Clement along the boards. Weitzel wins a battle, finds Clement. In behind with McLean. Brandon Weitzel with a puck on his stick. Centering pass was broken up by Janifer. Now thrown to the net by Sexton, and that one goes up high. In behind. Kowalewski. Weitzel. Huskies trying to respond with some pressure of their own. Taken by Janifer. Banked off the boards, and Weitzel at the red line. Puck hops on the stick of Janifer. Dropped to Biedron. Biedron trying to work his way around Kowalewski. Goes back up high to McLean. Across. Waiting with it is Janifer. Going down low. Mendelson. Pressured there up against the boards by Caden Weitzel. They come up with the puck again. It's Biedron. Swept to the net, and that goes through the crease. McLean on the other side, who's still out there. Long shift. Goes up high again, and his pass is cut off by Clement. And the clearing his own fail. Kowalewski moving in. And getting back there to block it at the right time was Coleman Long. Great defensive play by him. Now back the other way. More pressure coming. It's Mendelson moving in, dropping it to Biedron. And his pass is broken up by Sexton and sent the length of the ice for an icing. Face-off controlled by the Wildcats. Up high, Coleman Long goes across. And along the boards, chasing after it, Max C. This puck goes off along the boards, and C picks up the puck. Gets it as far as center, though. Drake Buss. And this one goes just over the line. We have offside call, so this will come just outside the zone. 11 minutes remaining, just about halfway through this game, and it still remains 2-1 Huskies. But we expect to see another goal here as both teams putting the pressure on. Moving in is James Friedman. Friedman trying to get it towards the net, and it's thrown in front, goes off a skate. And Guida able to get it out. Taken ahead now by Pashby at center. Pashby to Guida, that one went through the glove of Sturman, it looked like, and goes behind. Just a little bit lower, maybe a foot, and that would have been in. Alex Zhang is given some pressure from Friedman. Brought down to the ice, but reinforcements come in before the turnover is forced, and this one is iced. And here's Hojek winning the faceoff. Madaliano, good save, Goldenberg. Puck forced out high. Here's Tatum shooting one. That one's blocked. Puck comes back on his stick. Back the other way come Northwestern and rolls in on Sturman for a stoppage of play just halfway through this game. Another face-off win. Into the corner goes Olds. Clearing attempt not out. Janifer keeps it in. His shot is blocked by Malik. And they try to force it the other way. Coming in. Malik at center. Lost it to the boards over here. Given a ride by Roth. And now the puck is picked up by Olds. Trying to locate it in his skates. Fishes it out high. Joey Brogan down and low, chasing. There's Roth. Before it could get to the slot, it's packed out of there. But coming in and jumping up is Patrick McLean, sends it in behind. In front of the net, they score! And they tie the game, Joey Brogan. Right there on the doorstep, Johnny on the spot. And this game is all even. Huskies, this pass floats just out of Kowalewski's reach. Hacks at it to get it in deeper and comes up with the puck with a brilliant spinorama pass in front of the net. And that one was broken up by Biedron. Clement forces a turnover in behind. Monty tries the one-timer, shanked it. Kowalewski in behind, goes back up high to Rich Monty, and he returns it, rings it around. On the other side, it can be taken by Sexton. Her able to locate the puck, and Northwestern able to get it out. And coming in is Biedron. Biedron, who had two last night, shoots one on Sturman. It's denied. Rebound, and that one's never made it to the net. Here's another chance in front. Biedron scores! And just like that, they got the lead. Sturman can't believe it. And Biedron, who's picked up his third goal, he's been just so hot, gives his team a one-goal lead in period 2. And Tennell. Huskies trying to break out of this current funk. What was once a 2-0 game in favor of them is now a 3-2 hockey game in favor of Northwestern. Looking to change that as they're in the offensive zone, but this one sails past Bus. We have a stoppage of play. Let's see what we have here. Referee with his hand up. It looks like James Friedman will sit for 2 minutes. Northwestern with an opportunity to increase their lead to 2. They did not score on their prior power play. Again, they had a power play goal last night. They'll get the big guns out there. Biedron, Jennifer, and her. He wins it back to McLean. Tyler Brown. So 4 forwards, 1 defenseman out there. That's McLean who has it now, trying to go across. And that pass lane was broken up as he was looking for Keaton Old. Biedron moves in with speed again, still with the puck on his stick. Nice move to get to the front of the net, and Sturman denies him the rebound. There's a couple of bodies in there he's able to locate and get this whistled. Max C. Face off to the corner it goes. Up high. McLean. McLean walks the line and goes across. Jennifer looking over his options. Now we'll shoot it towards the net. Sturman save. Rebound. Cleared out of there. Kept it in the zone by McLean. Goes across. Pashby. Back over to Jennifer in front. Olds. McLean. And that one goes up high. Taken by Jennifer along the glass again. Anticipated pressure from Northwestern as they got it in behind the net with Jennifer. Jennifer doing laps around the offensive zone, looking for somewhere to go with it. He finds McLean. McLean hesitates, drops back, keeping it away from Madaliano. McLean still with it. Nearly lost it to Sexton, but Olds is in behind. For the insurance there, it's taken now up high by Pashby. Pashby does get around Kowalewski. And now forced to the corner by Sexton. Pashby still with it. Under 20 to go on the minor to Friedman. Jennifer in behind the net. Looking for someone to go to in front. And Old's shot was denied. It goes just wide. Puck somehow stays in the zone though. Huskies did not get out of the zone, so more anticipated attack with McLean. McLean. Fresh legs on the ice. Cameron Long goes back to McLean. McLean shoots one. Saves Sturman. Rebound in behind C. C gets around Sexton. And then Sexton comes back at him. Bodies him a bit before he can retrieve the puck again. Long back to C. Past him and to Keaton Olds. Olds. 92s combined as Sexton converges on him. Along the other side, it's rung around. And the Huskies finally able to get it out to neutral ice. Sent in, and this was before the red line, so it'll be icing. And controlled in by Tennell behind the goal line. He's bodied by Coleman Long. Drake Buss comes in there. Grippo and the puck along the boards. Finds Caden Weitzel, but it rolled under his stick. To neutral ice it goes. Northwestern with possession of the puck in their own zone. McLean, who's seen a lot of ice time tonight. They're quarterbacking defenseman. This one is thrown in. and Drake Buss winning a battle with the puck. Taken out of there. Long shot goes just wide of the net off Tatum. Rapo trying to clear the zone, but he's given a rough time by Joey Brogan, who scored the game-tying goal. As this is on net, Sermon hugs the post, and the clearing attempt from the captain goes up into the netting. Under 4.5 remaining in period 2. It's been all Northwestern this period. 3 consecutive goals, and they have the lead. Face-off taken, it's Jennifer up at the blue line. Down low to her. And Chris Franchini able to locate. Getting around, Severn Anderson able to steal it away from him. Taken by Weitzel. Plays catch with Severn Anderson, and behind his own net goes high off the glass. And over the head of Jennifer, Clement wins a race to it. In behind, battling along the boards with Andy Liu. Weitzel comes in there. He rips the puck off his stick and moves up high. Richard Monty shooting. Deflection. Never made it to the net off of his own man, Kowalewski. And now, able to step by Severn Anderson is Biedron, and he's got speed. Biedron! And the pass was broken up brilliantly by Monty. Still has the puck, though. Wins it right back. Backhander on goal. That one went wide. Biedron gets his own rebound. And able to find it off the stick of Severn Anderson is Raphael Biedron. In behind, Chris Franchini, pinned up against the boards by Rich Monty. The battle ensues, and McLean right back out on the ice, jumps up from the blue line. McLean with speed, doing laps again, sends it back low. And Tyler Brown in front, nobody there. Clement able to elude pressure for the moment, but it's kept in nicely there by C. Down low, Tyler Brown. Brown up high to McLean again. McLean shoots through a screen, never made it to the net, and diving on it is Sturman to get things settled down. Roman Malik will gain possession of the puck and send it to Austin Sexton as they move through neutral ice. Sexton still with the puck on his stick, chasing after it, shoulders his way into McLean, and sent in front by Clement, nobody there. Winding up and shooting is Malik, and that one goes wide of the net. Madaliano, it's sent up high again to Sexton. Huskies looking to get set in the zone. Pass is picked off. Nice play by C, and it's out of the zone. This play is whistled dead. Looks like we're going to have a penalty. Elbowing assessed to the Wildcats. The Huskies will head back to the power play. Tyler Brown doesn't agree at all with the call, but he's going to sit in the box for 2 minutes. Huskies got a chance to tie this game. One of those scenarios that the offensive team likes. They're awarded a penalty in the final 2 minutes of a period. They have 2:10, so if they don't score, there'll be 10 seconds left on the clock of even strength time to end this period. But Weitzel keeps it in here. Not what they're looking for. They want a tire. Here is Anderson. Severn Anderson walks the line. Goes back down low across. Caden Weitzel shoots one, and that one's right into the glove of Goldenberg. And there's more after. Coleman Long exchanging words with Brandon Weitzel. And Weitzel just steps out of there. Long trying to get a retaliation penalty, we would assume. Get that 4-on-4 to no avail. Smartly stepping out of there was Weitzel. Now they win the faceoff. It's up high to Severin Anderson. Anderson shoots. That one's blocked. Brilliant play by Pashby. Still with possession, the puck is Clement. Clement able to locate in the corner. Emerging from the line. Clement slowly drifting his way around the zone, finds Anderson. Barely keeps it in the zone, and now it's cleared. Approaching 1 minute remaining in period two, 3-2 Northwestern. Brandon Weitzel carries through the neutral zone, and it's just out of his reach. It's swiped out of there by Jennifer. Pass soars by Weitzel. This is taken in behind the cage by Coleman Long, and the puck just goes under the stick of Drake Buss. Now Severin Anderson with 40 remaining on the clock. Goes up the boards. 30 remaining on the penalty. Huskies trying to get something going in the tail end of this power play. They have 15 seconds. Now it's taken by Kowalewski. Kowalewski chasing after the puck. Cats have killed off the penalty. 10 remaining. Battle for. And Drake Buss sets up in front. And the pass never got to him. Now it's on his stick, in his skates, swiping one at it. And Buss could not locate. It's cleared out of the zone by the Cats. 40 minutes have been played in this matchup. The Huskies with the first two and the Wildcats with the last three should make up for an interesting period number 3 on Huskies Nation. Huskies retake the ice, and so do the Wildcats. It's been a very eventful 40 minutes of play. I'm James Garanzi with you in the booth, and these two teams have something up their sleeves we can feel for period number 3. It was 2-0 at one point in favor of the Huskies. 2 big goals to start the game, but since then, it's been Northwestern. Northern Illinois won the first period. Northwestern won the second period. Who's going to win the third period and the game? That answer awaits us, and we'll find out shortly as puck drop just about to begin on Huskies Nation. Shots on goal in that previous period were 16-6 in favor of Northwestern. Safe to say they controlled the majority of offense in that period. Huskies looking to stiffen down their defensive panel and work more on their offense to get this thing tied at the very least. We have not seen overtime yet at home this season. It's also not out of the question. Huskies will get the big guns out there. It's Weitzel, Clement, and Kowalewski. And this faceoff is controlled by Northwestern as Herr moves into the zone. Herr sends it up high. Here's a long shot up high and into the glove of Sturman, courtesy of Brett Janifer. Another faceoff, Janifer. I beg your pardon, Biedron comes up with it, and at the line, Andy Liu. Now it's Janifer, and he shoots it right in front of the net. Dove on by Sturman, no issue there. So far, Northwestern has picked up where they left off, bringing most of that energy from period number 2 back onto the ice in period number 3. Huskies looking to change that, but another face-off win, the 3rd consecutive, and Janifer shoots one for a tip. It goes wide. Trying to stuff it right back in front, and it just goes out of the reach of Herr. He's in behind with it now. Jumping up from the blue line to keep the play alive is Andy Liu. It goes into the direction of Sturman. Anderson tries to clear, but cannot. Chris Franchini up along the boards. Out high with Liu, and the puck eluded him all the way back down. Biedron takes over. Puck goes off the skate of Franchini, taken by Weitzel, and then taken right back by Biedron. Back and forth possession going on in between the blue lines. Northwestern calms things down in their defensive zone where it can be taken out by the workhorse defenseman McLean. Finds his man C. Now Brown in the slot. C finds it, scores! Max C finds a seam, and it's 4-2. They've doubled up the Huskies. That's goal number 2 on the season for Max C. Northwestern picking up right off where they left off. And now taken by McLean. Works his way around a man, sends out through center, goes off the stick of Joey Brogan. And Max C able to locate the puck. Good, clean work to keep it in, tight roping that blue line. Going back up to McLean, and he cannot quite keep it into the blind. There's a lead pass ahead and goes off the stick of C, who's still out there. Giving the puck up now to Will Pashby. Pashby trying to work his way around 3 Huskies. Can't advance it further from Sexton. James Friedman able to locate the puck at center, and he's trying to move in 1-on-2 and split the defense. but he lost the handle. In behind. Puck kept away from Malik and taken at the Leafs logo. Anderson, and a whistle is blown. Northwestern will head to the power play. Friedman will sit in the box for his second time tonight on a holding penalty. They begin this face-off. Taken, trying to clear, taking another funny hop off a stanchion off the Severn Anderson clear. Now it's eventually taken out of there. Worked back in his own zone by Brett Janifer. Moving right in. And in behind the net, Huskies can't locate the puck. It's taken in behind by Tyler Brown. Biedron finds it down there in behind, up high. Nice little head fake there. McLean still with the puck. Looking over. Quarterbacking this blue line, finds her. Back over to McLean. Return pass to her, spinning with it. Trying to get around Anderson, shooting, and that one went wide. Rebound, and that one's denied by Sturman, and he'll cover. Here's a face-off win from C. And worked in. Chris Franchini goes down below the goal line to Max C., who just scored the most recent goal for Northwestern. The pass is just out of his reach. Olds in behind the cage. Will Pashby up high in the slot. Goes across. Chris Franchini. Back deeper to Keaton Olds. Olds. Touch pass down there. C collides with Alex Tatum. And losing an edge was Olds, but kept in at the blue line nicely by Pashby. He's got it on his stick now. Fished out to the high slot. Coleman Long at the right wing circle. Two Huskies on him, finds C in behind the cage. C looking to go back out front with an out high. Will Pashby will take a shot. Save made, and reaching behind him is Sturman to make sure that it didn't go through. Stoppage of play. Face off this time controlled by the Huskies and thrown out. Puck lofted, but not out of the zone. Good keeping by Sexton for the moment. And now out at the red line. Worked in by Harrison Roth. Chasing after the puck. Here's a turnaround shot right on goal by Luke. Paddle to the side, goes in behind the corner. Still with possession of the puck. Roth in front. That slot was pretty well watched. Now Andy Liu in behind. Back to Roth. Good defensive play by Sexton. And Weitzel clears. Up off the glass. Moving right in. Huskies with pressure, but cut off that time. Will Pashby. Approaching 6 minutes gone by in period number 3. Moving up ahead with it is Chris Franchini. Lost it to a bit. In behind, Malik's got it. Malik. And slowly controlled by Anderson, who moves in with the shot, and that one's paddled aside by Goldenberg. Try to send it back around. Drake Buss. Now the Huskies looking to get set up in the offensive zone. Back down low to Tennell. Converged on. Nice defensive play by McLean. Will Pashby up the boards, given a rough ride by Buss, but he's still got the puck, and he'll throw it in the direction of Sturman. He'll block her aside. In behind, a battle for the puck ensues. Northwestern off a chip, set up in front. Drake Buss makes that play go awry, and now Klein. The clear attempt goes off the stick, and now Buss has it. And a good defensive recovery by Emily Klein. Taken back, and again, Chris Franchini goes to the other side. Biedron shoots one, fought off by Sturman. Up along the boards again, Franchini. Turns with it. Gets away from Rich Monty. Pass in front, diving for it. In behind the cage was Biedron. And able to come up with it to Sexton. Sexton finding Morrissey, looking to split the defense. And the puck is taken off his stick by McLean. Who else? Up ahead to Biedron again. Biedron trying to work his way through center. Puck is controlled by Mendelson. Mendelson had it knocked off his stick by Morrissey, and now this sparks up Hojek. Hojek trying to work his way around. Coleman Long. Hojek is bodied to the ice in a big way by Mendelson. And there's more after the play as battle right there along the corner. Some extracurricular activity after the play. Let's see if any penalties are assessed. Malik is going to the box already, and it looks like Herr will too. Hojek will sit as well. Got all sorts of penalties to sort out. Face-off taken by Kowalewski. Back to the action. Clement. Puck kept out of his reach. Now Max C. C with speed. Stops on a dime. Goes up high to his defenseman. And down low again. Up along the boards. Taking a hop off the stanchion. Controlled by Franchini behind. Two Huskies converge on him. And it's out to the corner wall. Biedron throws it towards the net. Goes wide off a body. Weitzel taking a run at C. Two heavy bodies collide in front of the net. Clement throws it there, and Goldenberg was ready for that one. Puck hopped off C. He's got it again. Recontrols the puck. Trying to chip it around, and now collides with Brandon Weitzel. Up with the puck now is Tyler Brown. Can't get around the defense of Sexton. Brown. And now Clement. Can't reach for it. It's Franchini. And puck is stopped. Looks like we may have another penalty. Referee with his hand up. And another Husky will go to the box. It's Brandon Weitzel. And this time we'll have a power play. 11:25 remaining in period number 3. 4-2. Face-off controlled by Biedron. And a long shot goes up high. Boy, that was a missile from McLean. He's got it on his stick again. Retrieves the pass from Janifer. Throws it to the net. He scored! It was deflected in front by Keaton Olds. And it's 5-2. The Wildcats have scored 5 consecutive goals. And they lead this one by 3. A power play goal just 14 seconds in. Keaton Olds responsible for it. Picks up his first goal of the season. Now here it is again, taken by Biedron, high shot, fought off Sermon, rebound in front, Olds looking for his second already, and it's swatted out of there. Still with the attack on, kept in the zone, around, first one to it is Biedron in front! And taking the shot was Brogan as he goes down to the ice. Referee blowing the play dead once again. Face-off control by the Wildcats, Biedron, and it goes up high for a shot. In front, save, rebound, and another save made by Sturman. They still got the puck. Biedron trying to force it to the net. Brilliant move! Trying to tuck it in, he can, and then Olds comes in there, it's blocked. What a play by Weitzel to keep it out. Another save by Sturman. I beg your pardon, that was Salov with a goal-saving block. Now it's Biedron shooting, save made Sturman, rebound to the outside. Joey Brogan, they continue the pressure and now in behind. Keaton Olds has it on his stick now. Converging on him is Caden Weitzel. Keaton Olds emerges from the line with the puck, trying to get around Salov. This one offsides as Nick Guida was just a step offsides. 9:50 remaining, officially under 10 minutes remaining in regulation. This is a 3-goal game. C and Clement will have a battle at the face-off dot just outside the Huskies' defensive zone, and Clement won it. Severn Anderson as far as the red line. Emily Klein works it in. Cats up along the boards. Kowalewski reaching for it, couldn't find it. Huskies have to retreat with Severn Anderson, working it around C. Anderson gloves the puck out of the air right around the blue line, and it's fished out of there by the Northwestern Wildcats as it's taken by Sexton now. Sexton finding Weitzel, going across to Anderson, and his pass is picked off there by Nick Guida. Huskies get it back. Brandon Weitzel, who's had a relatively quiet night. He was their lone goal scorer last night and their leading goal scorer on the season currently. Guida takes a tumble. Clement tries to take advantage of that, but he's pinned up against the boards right in front of the Northwestern bench. Puck right off the stick of Anderson. They get it right back in, and the Huskies will get some fresh legs out there. Puck takes a hop off a skate at center, and Malik finds an open Hojek. Hojek converged on quickly and effectively by Janifer. At the red line, Madaliano is knocked down to the ice. Andy Liu took exception to that hit, and now moving back the other way is Brett Janifer. Janifer just out onto the ice. James Mendelson works it further. There's a collision along the boards with Hojek. And Madaliano at center, but it's taken right back again by Mendelson. Mendelson lost the puck. Able to retrieve it is Tyler Brown. In the corner, Sexton comes up with it. Tatum takes a step into Mendelson, who was looking to come at him with some force. Crowd likes that as he turned the tables. Some physical play. Tatum, a very strong defenseman, stands his ground as this one is iced. Tyler Brown just able to get it out of the zone. Puck eludes Friedman and now shooting one on net. Making the save on Pashby with Sturman. Drake Buss able to locate it. And now Tennell, who has a goal tonight, works up with James Friedman. Tennell shoots one on Goldberg. Save made. Rebound. Friedman is there. And it's covered up by Goldenberg. Another face-off controlled and working up with it is Chris Franchini. Down low in there with Severin Anderson. Franchini comes up with the puck before he's pinned up against the boards by Weitzel. Now the puck is worked in front in the vicinity of Biedron, but the play is whistled dead. Looks like we have a tripping penalty coming up. And the Northwestern Wildcats will head right back to the power play. Caden Weitzel will sit with 6:48 remaining in period 3. Northwestern in full control. Face-off won by Biedron. Smartly gets it up high to his defenseman, Patrick McLean, who goes across to his man, Brett Janifer. Return back to McLean and across over to Biedron. Shooting up high. Maybe getting a piece of it with a blocker was Biedron. Now up high again is Brett Janifer. Going in the slot to C. C shoots one. Blocked. Getting a piece of it with the stick was Monty. Now it's up high to Janifer again. He throws one. Score! Looked like it was deflected in front for the second time tonight by Keaton Olds. His second of the game, and it's 6-2. A power play goal. Back to back. Huskies, right after the goal, work their way into the offensive zone with Kowalewski, but the puck eludes Severin Anderson at the blue line. Alex Tatum is forced to retreat for Northern Illinois, and he's given pressure by Will Pashby. Fished out of there by Pashby, and now he shoots short side, and Sturman makes the save. It goes out high to McLean. McLean shoots one. That's blocked, and that stung Clement. Stays out there, though, trying to tough it out, and Anderson trying to forward it to his netminder. He works it around from in behind. Weitzel. It goes off a man in front, winds up on the stick of Clement, goes across to Kowalewski, and he scores. It's 6-3, and the Huskies back in the scoring column. Dominic Kowalewski picks up the goal. Play continues, 6-3. That's Kowalewski's third goal of the season. Up high and Hojic trying to work it back in. 3-goal game with 5.5 remaining in the third. Chasing after it is Malik. Looking for a spark of momentum are the Huskies. Chasing after it with speed is Olds. Looking for the hat trick. Boy, has he had a very great second half to this game, scoring 2 goals, and now he bats it out of the air to keep it in the zone brilliantly. Olds to the net, score! It's Harrison Roth, and it's 7-2, but what a play, and I mean some play by Keaton Olds. 2 goals and assists. And he jumps up in the air with that tall figured body of his to keep it in the zone and set up Harrison Roth. 7-2. So the Huskies get one, and coming right back with a goal, the Wildcats do. Here is up high, Lewis shot, never made it through, was blocked in front. Now with possession of the puck, James Friedman. Anderson, puck hacked off the stick of Friedman. Andy Lou stands his ground, and now moving up with it is Herr, going across to Franchini, trying to split the defense, and it's knocked off the stick by Tennell. There's a collision in behind the play, and a penalty will be assessed. Stanley Herr is the guilty party, and the Huskies will head back to the power play. They've not scored on it tonight. They've had 3 opportunities. They'll look to get one to pull back to within 3. They get Clement, Weitzel, and Friedman out there. And they'll get Caden Weitzel as well on the blue line with Severn Anderson. 3 forwards, 2 defensemen is what they're rolling with. And worked up high to Severn Anderson by Clement. Takes the shot. It was high and it was blocked by C, who moves up. Shorthanded opportunity for C. It goes wide. He gets the rebound. And keeping it away from Sturman was Clement. Puck up around the boards. Keaton Olds. Coming up with the puck in front, and then a Caden Weitzel had his stick canceled by C. And now, working the other way is Tyler Brown. Potential break. Here's McLean winding up and shooting, fought off there by Sturman. Now the Huskies work back the other way. If they speed up, they will have a 3-on-2. It's Weitzel moving in, and it's knocked off his stick by Coleman Long. James Friedman controls, trying to toe drag his way around Coleman Long. And it's worked out. Just off sides. And James Friedman, the young rising star for this D3 team, has had a rough night, couple of penalties, and the Huskies overall would like to have some of the goals that have went in back. Around with it, it's the speedy Biedron. will carry it out of the zone. Continues to kill off the penalty. 20 seconds remaining on it, but the Huskies are offsides as Sexton was moving in. Step offsides was Tennell. Face-off controlled by the Huskies off the stick of Severn Anderson, and chasing after it is James Mendelson. Severn Anderson avoids and now works in, chasing after the puck. Kept out of there. Good play defensively from Andy Liu. Drake Buss forces them further. 2 minutes remaining in regulation. Northwestern going to move and pick up their second victory in as many nights. Here's a 2-on-1. Moving in, back across. Oh, what a beautiful goal that is. And the unselfish play by Guida. And the Northwestern Wildcats have taken an 8-3 lead. Looks like Biedron has his second goal of the night. 4 goals in 2 nights. Biedron before this had been just with 1 goal. He's been coming into his own on this Northern Illinois road trip. Approaching 1 minute remaining as it is controlled by Will Pashby, and there's a collision between him and Salov along the boards as it's worked out. And moving up is Emily Klein. Klein waiting, going over. Patrick McLean along the boards. Outman, Klein throws it towards the net. That's blocked off the stick of Monty. Carried him behind. Under a minute to go in regulation. This one down the ice by the Huskies. Will it be an icing? Yes, it will. Another face-off win for Northwestern. In the slot, nice move, and here's a chance, and sprawling to make the block was Tatum. Up high. And a long shot by Coleman Long is soaked up by the netminder Sturman. Face-off control by the Huskies, and they'll start a breakout with 23 remaining on the clock. Hojek in behind the boards. Grippo comes up with the puck in front. Malik, that pass was just out of his reach. Harrison Roth will send it out. Out of his net to play to Sturman. Olds is there. And under 10 to go. Time winding down on the Huskies. Looking for one more opportunity at a goal, and that is it. Game over. 2 statement victories on the road by Northwestern, and they go home happy with a final score of 8-3 tonight. Keaton Olds with one heck of a performance in the second half of the game. Team comes together to come back from a 2-0 deficit early and comes out on top of this one 8-3. As the teams shake hands, we'll get ready to look forward to the next coming games in the coming weeks. Huskies looking for a little bit to work on. Obviously some frustration after the 2-0 lead and eventually falling to this for the second night in a row to Northwestern. Northwestern heads home happy, and the Huskies will salute their crowd. And on Huskies Nation, thank you so much for watching this presentation. I'm James Goronsky. Good night, all.